Hey Cox's Creek Bulldogs, this is Miss Crystal and Miss Ashley here, your family resource leaders. We are here to read to you today Slumberkins Presents The Feels by Kelly Arad with Callie Christensen, illustrated by Teresa Thompson. I hope you all enjoy.
In the mountains of a magical land lived mysterious creatures rarely seen by man. Each one was different, none were quite the same, each learning and living and growing each day. One fine day, while strolling through the land, Yeti noticed a creature that she didn't understand. Alpaca seemed strong, seemed grounded and at peace. There was something about him that Yeti longed to be. Yeti looked at Alpaca and felt so at ease. She said, "You seem so calm. That's how I want to be." Alpaca looked at the mountain and began to smile. "I grew with each step while walking the miles. In the mountain I learned all about myself. I met my feels. I learned how they needed help. Now I take care of them and they take care of me. We live together in harmony." Yeti knew that in that moment what she must do. The mountain was calling her to take this journey too. Words over the door, mountain in the center. Let's read them out loud to let Yeti enter. I take a deep breath. I feel it go in. Then breathe out and my feet sink in. Arms up like the mountain, feet grounded below. I'm ready to look inside. I'm ready to know. The door creaked open and revealed a long, dark hall. Wind blowing out. Now Yeti wasn't sure at all. She stepped inside and the door slammed closed. Now the only way out was to follow the road. She walked the road careful and slow. She felt a weight on her shoulders and noticed a shadow below. She looked to the left and jumped with a shriek. "What is that? Who is that? Don't hurt me." Scared Feel screamed too. Oh, what a sight! Both were hiding and shaking with fright. Yeti took a deep breath and checked it with her heart. She knew Scared wouldn't hurt her, and she stood up to start. "It's okay, Scared, I see you. I'm not a real threat. You can trust me. I won't hurt you. I'm glad that we've met." Scared looked up at Yeti. "But how do I know if I'm safe or in danger just 'cause you say so?" Yeti scratched her head. She had to think. Once you calm down, you can do a few things. Check in with yourself, listen to the voice inside, or find a safe person with whom you can talk or confide. I see that you are here to give me protection. Thank you, Scared Feel, for showing me the direction. Scared took a deep breath and became small again. She would still be there to help every now and again. Yeti walked on down the road, and the ground started to shake. The mountain was rumbling, and the walls started to break. As she rounded the corner, she saw a big feel, and she knew right away what was the deal. This was Mad. Her face was hot. She pounded the walls and was throwing rocks. Just then a rock flew her way and ow! Hey, you hit me with that. You should really calm down. Mad yelled out loud. "I won't listen to you. Don't even try to tell me what to do." Yeti felt a big whoosh. Her head felt so hot. She wanted to yell, to hit and throw rocks. She took a deep breath and counted to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And walked closer to Mad and threw rocks at the floor. She kept taking breaths and calmed down her thoughts until they were both throwing rocks at the same spot. They started to laugh and began to play. They both forgot what they were mad about anyway. and I have a job to do. I protect a friend that's important to you. Thanks for seeing me, for letting me pout, for throwing rocks and breathing in and out. Head that way, I'm sure you will find your friend on the road. Thanks for being so kind. So Yeti continued walking down the path. She heard a familiar noise, and it was not a laugh. Into a cave she followed her ears. She saw Sad curled up in a corner, crying big tears. The ground shook with her cries, the walls wept too. Sadness was so big, she didn't know what to do. Sad made her feel down. It was hard to see her so blue. She needed a friend to help her get through. She took deep breaths and reached out Sad's way, touched her back softly, but didn't know what to say. Sad turned around with tears in her eyes. Yeti opened her arms. They both hugged and cried. Sad could barely talk, but Yeti knew. There were things that hurt her, and she needed love too. She whispered a secret in Yeti's ear, then pointed her onward, waved, and disappeared. Yeti walked on. She felt close to the top, but the road seemed long, and she didn't know when it would stop. Her thoughts started to race. The end wasn't in sight. How much longer would this take? Her chest began to feel tight. She twisted her hair. She forgot which way to go. She felt someone near, then saw worry below. Worry seemed stuck, frozen in place, repeating words over at a very fast pace. Yeti asked, "What is wrong? What can I do?" Worry replied, "I have too many thoughts. It would overwhelm you. Let's slow down. Let's figure it out. One thing at a time, and we'll feel better, no doubt." They each took a breath and sat side by side, wrote it all out, and got organized. Once they got it all out, it looked like a map, a list of tasks they could do in a snap. I get worried, you see. I want to help out, but I get overwhelmed, and I have all this doubt. Thank you for helping. I felt stuck in my head. Now there's a plan. I don't feel so much dread. I'm feeling much better, so head that way. Meet the last field and see what they say. Yeti reached the end of the road and walked through the door. She was at the top of the mountain, but felt grounded to the floor. She looked out over the land, breathed in and out, and wondered what lesson her last friend was about. From a far distance, she heard someone speak. You are the friend that you came to seek. You went on the journey, you showed bravery. You took care of your feels, now you're calm as can be. I have taken this journey, gone far and returned, each mountain different, and there has been something I learned. I can see you have started, you climbed this mountain today. Now you found calm, and you're well on your way. Yeti felt so proud. She had done quite a deed. She took care of her feels and gave them what they need. She looked over the mountains, felt grounded and calm. Yeti said these words again with her hands palm to palm. I take a deep breath. I feel it go in. Then I breathe out, and my feet sink in. Arms up like the mountain, being grounded below. I'm ready to look inside. I'm ready to know.